Graham, a win. That's most important first of all, but a game of two halves again for United.
Yeah, I was very pleased with the response from the second half. Particularly, we got on the front foot straight away, and we desperately needed the equaliser early, and we got it, and it kicked us forward. I think the first half, I don't think Brentford played any better in either half, if I'm honest, and it was, I don't know, a lot of mistakes, particularly in the midfield.
I think one word that was coming out in that first half, Graham, was the lack of quality at this level from both sides. It was a very poor game of football, and I think obviously coming back from internationals, first game back is always you just don't know, it could go either way, but again, I think the goal actually kicked United into action again. It's like we need that kick up the arse, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this team finds new ways to try and lose matches. I mean, the goal's an absolute joke, isn't it? I mean, there was an actor way back called Brian Ricks that basically directed and starred in farces. I mean, he'd have been proud of that today. I mean, you couldn't make that up. No. I mean, he's off how many times for the medics to actually do it, repair his bleeding head, and probably Pinnock's the guy he probably was supposed to be marking.
He was, because funnily enough it's fallen down on Dalot. He was the one who gave the throw away inexplicably, which led to the corner in the first place.
Don't start me on that. We've got 4 minutes of added time at the end of the first half, and that throw-in is literally 20 seconds before half time. You know now, and you know this, we're on alert in the stadium looking for things, what can possibly go wrong. And that was one of those moments where the throw-in, they get the turnover and then get the corner, and you think, only this could happen at Old Trafford.
You knew it was coming, didn't you? It's like, I've got it on camera, like literally, like 2 people, 3 or 4 actually, be around us, like, this is going in, isn't it? Like you knew something was going to happen.
The first thing I thought when the corner went in, I thought, shit, I hope Adam's not on a heart monitor. Honestly.
Well, it would have been beaten anyway. I had a little bit of a rant at half time because I thought that was one of the poorest halves of football I've watched United play. I thought we had no idea going forward. In possession, I thought we were useless. We were feeding off them making mistakes, and that's when we could move the ball quickly, I thought, when we were most dangerous.
It was weird, and if you looked at Brentford's starting 11 and bench, there's a bit of depth to that now. I mean, when you can bring on players like Carvalho, and Wissa, who sort of either starts the odd game but never does a 90 minutes. They're quite deep, but I was really disappointed with them. But I've not seen them play away this season.
Well, they got 0 points away from home, mate, and that showed there today. Not picked up 1 point. They were a home side, we know that. And there was a moment in that first half, like going into half time, that they were looking like they were going to pick up their first points of the season away from Old Trafford, and I thought that would have been too much to take. That would have been the end. But Ten Hag survives, mate. We move forward again. What can he take from that game as his biggest positive? Is it just the reaction, or is there individual players that turned up today for him? Because no one can say that these players aren't playing for him.
No, I think individual players put in some good performances. It was really, apart from the mess with his head, I thought De Ligt defended in a way that you expect him to. I think there was
aggressive, he was
very aggressive. I think Johnny Evans complimented him. Yep. I think Martinez didn't really put any.
Many people have said a left footer on the left wing or a left back, like it just looks so much better, even if it is Martinez, a natural fit. Again, a round peg sort of in a round hole, Graham.
Yeah, and I think Marcus had his best game for a long time. Bruno's assist for the win is fantastic, and I know it wouldn't have been popular with Rasmus coming off. I think people realised that he was well in the game, but we have to keep him fit, because you can see when he's fit, he does make a difference. Now, we are clutching at straws to a certain degree, but you get momentum now from building on it, and this team desperately needs momentum from somewhere, even if we don't really believe in it. Do you know what I mean?
That's it. We've got to get points against Fenerbahce and West Ham to back this up. Otherwise, no one's going to be convinced.
Well, the thing with West Ham is we know that's going to be a difficult game, but they're not in decent form, and they desperately need a win themselves. So again, he's shot one off, but the players have to go again, and you only get momentum from good performances, I think, and good performances will help you win games, and this team desperately needs it.
Definitely, mate. Cheers, Graham. Pleasure.
Cheers, Adam.